ever wondered why does plastic polluted our earth? Well, you're going to find out today with me, Rosie. Well, first, let's hear the stories of three brother bottles. The first brother bottles, these are the brother bottles. These are one of the bottles. They have been used and now they're like all bottles deposited in trash bins. Now let's see the journeys of them. The first bottle was taken in the garbage truck, which often many trash does, and taken to the dump. There, when the rain falls, all the plastic there polluted some toxic stuff which can seep through the ground into people's water. So they can make people really sick. And if not, and if you don't make them right again, call a doctor, then they can die. But the second bottle's journey wasn't such fun either. It floated along the river until it reached the sea. And it reached Trash Island. The Trash Island is full of trash that has washed there. That has been washed into that island. Because the currents around them are so strong, they pick up every trash and throw it up into the island. Now, the third bottle journey was very fun, and it was enjoyment. It went to a recycling factory and was being squashed. Well, okay, that means squash does sound, well, kind of sad or uncomfortable. But you haven't heard the rest of my story yet. After being squashed, they're being melted and made into new things. Instead of the limit is the ocean and the ground. Now, the third bottle limit is the sky. So, what do you know from the sky? Well, you know that it was turned into a kite. But we have heard this, but how many heard ants? Well, if you don't count the things that make the water toxic for people, ignore that. It hurt animals because the animals can think it's food, like this fish, thinking that this plastic bottle is a fish. They can swallow it and get really sick. They can be trapped inside the fishes because when they come into a bag, they can't get out. So that's they can be toxic because they eat the trash, and some of the fish eat your trash and ended up on our plates. So we were down to our thumb. But I need you to save Earth. Wait a minute. Before we move on to save Earth, we need to know what it polluted. Well, it polluted water, like I said, for fish and other living creatures like whales. It polluted our food. The food that we work so hard to keep and yet polluted ourselves. It polluted our environment. It polluted our air and trees. It polluted everything. We need to save Earth. We need to use reusable containers to hold our food instead of paper bags or plastic bags. We need to use eco-friendly bags. We can't use paper cups, much paper cups anymore, because even paper cups have a small thin layer of plastic. That's why it didn't leak when we poured drink in. We must recycle it. This trash, the plastic trash, we must reuse it. in a clean way. Like when I finish with this bottle, I cut it and to make a cup so we can use it. You can make new crafts with it. So I want you to save Earth, to save the environment, our environment, to save our human. Because as you see now, animals and people all around the world are dying because of us. So thank you for listening and goodbye.